Hello, and I thought that we could kind of concentrate this video on something that I had read that this a woman who is 82, remember age 82, she ran for the first time a half marathon. And so I thought, wow. And it says, what did she do? How did she accomplish that? And she said that she eats really good. She eats fruit and nuts and things that are healthy, not a lot of bread. Not a lot of that, or she has some pasta, and it even showed a picture of some of the things that she ate. And but it looks like she has like oatmeal and things that will stay inside your body for a long time. And then fruit and rice, but it's brown rice. And what else does she has that like protein pancake mix that she can make, so that adds more of that protein. And then she has all natural peanut butter, and she took pictures of all this. And she has some bread, like the non-bread, and she has like Greek yogurt. And so those are the things that and like the trail mix, so it's a variety of different nuts. So anyway, but it says that she said that she started running in her 70s. And she said her family runs, and she said it seemed like they were having a lot of fun, and she just wanted to join in it. And she said that she started walking, and still today she walks 8, and then here we go on the miles. Miles. I spelled it so you can do 8 miles. I've seen this because it's a circulation. She walks 8 miles, and I prefer to spell it. Some people do this. I just did because to me that's a cycle, but I see that a lot. Miles, because on the odometer it goes around and around. So that makes sense too. I've seen that, and I'll work with that. And she says it keeps her heart healthy, and it keeps her mind sharp. Sharp as is smart. You could do sharp if you wanted to, or you could say mind clear, or any of those things that are conceptually correct. She said that she stays in touch with her family, and she works out to keep her joints healthy, her joints. And I do spell that because it's like, was in her elbow, is it in her knee, which ones, right? But she said that they were all, and she feels more energized with what she's eating, plus that she's walking and she's working out, so she feels better. She said, I don't have a secret to what I'm doing. She goes, it's just normal, it's natural, and she doesn't think about it. Like, oh, I need to do this, or oh, I need to make sure I do all that. She just says that she's always enjoyed just an active lifestyle. And she said that back in 2014, she was diagnosed. We did pharmacy RX. Well, diagnosis is a DX. Or you could say, if you can't remember, it's a DX for diagnosis. They found out she had. You can do that as well because it's still conceptually correct. That she had some chest pain and irritation around that, your heart. And here's my heart right here, and right here, it was irritated. So she just started regular walking, normal, to kind of keep everything healthy. And she said it's really helped her heart become more healthy. She said that she started at first, just a short walk. It was just really kind of around the block. And she said that she didn't have a lot of strength, stamina, so I used strength. to do that, but she just kept on every day, and now she's walking 8 miles every day. So she said, but that helps her heart stay healthy and her mind clear. And she said that it's long walks every day. She said so it totals every month 200 miles every month. And so that's why she decided to do that. So she ran this half marathon with her family. Her She said I was slow, but they ran with her because they've already done it before, or you can say previously. I always said finish, right? I said that they had ran, finish, or you can say ran before, but ran, finish is very ASL. Um, so anyway, she says now it's like a family tradition that they run together, and so they stay in contact, and it's really good for her brain. And so I think that's a good conversation to have with your friends or your family. And say, oh, I read that this woman, age 82, was running a half marathon. How far is that? Well, let's see, a marathon is 26.2 miles, so you just divide it by half or divide it by 2. And they go, wow, how did she do that? Before she was an athlete? And this is competition, or so it's an athlete, so athlete. No, she wasn't. She was just a woman at home, and then she decided that her heart had problems. They found out, and then she decided she would start walking to become healthy. Wow. And then started running. Well, she said that she started walking just short, just like around the block. And she just did that every day until finally, now she's walking 8 miles every day. Wow, that's a lot. I know. And then she started running. And her family runs too. So they run with her. She stays in contact with them, and she said her mind is just really sharp and clear, and her heart is better and healthy now. So she feels better, and she eats healthy foods. Oh, that's good. Because people that sit all day and then you decide you're going to just eat junk food, because we all want to do that, right? Yes. So it's not good. So we need to kind of copy this woman, and what she does is just trying to get up and walk. And that's a good idea. It really is. So anyway, it's just a short thing, and it's something that our people are more discussing, is about being healthy. That you don't have to go to a gym if you don't want to. You can just walk outside. Some people say, "Oh, it's so dangerous where I live." You can just kind of walk around, like maybe in your apartment. That complex. You can just kind of walk around that. Some of them have a gym where you can walk on the treadmill. Or if you can go to a park, if you can walk, or on the bus, ride the bus to a park and walk there, you can. So you don't need to join a gym. So it's really inspiring to hear about someone that's really elderly that you wouldn't think would be exercising, and she was not an athlete before when she was young. When she went to the doctor and they found out that her heart had some issues, she decided to make these little changes. Just started walking short, and then she would get up every day, and she would do things that would make sure that she was thinking clearly and her body was healthy, and she would buy food that was more healthy, and so she just did these little changes. And sometimes that can be hard because we get into these habit, and so I want to do it plural, habits, that cause us to not do, or it's too hot, or it's too cold, or whatever. We can make plenty of excuses. So anyway, so take this inspiration from this woman who's 82 and start making these little changes in your life. But discuss it with your family and with your friends and practice that sign language. So I will see you later. Bye.